Hi everybody, it's me, LisaT, coming at you with some positive energy reading, The Language of Letting Go by Melody Beattie. Oh, dearie, dearie, dear. I do not do well in these gloomy gray days of the beginning of winter and then in February. I'm very affected by the weather and yeah, I'm missing the exuberance of sunshine and summer, and a lot is going on. And I'm feeling this what are they? Is it nostalgia or mundane or just missing my like exuberant self, which, if you can tell, has not been here the last couple of videos. But there's a time and a season and a reason for everything. So I just keep trusting higher powers, and I'm trusting the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. There's a process to everything. So let's see what we got here going on for November 28th. Maybe this is what I need to do. Back to the steps, it says. Back to the steps. There's power in 12-step programs. There's power in working those steps. I've done it. I know it. I've received it. I've worked it, and it worked, as they say. So maybe that's all that is required right now. I get back to the steps, go back to a step. When we don't know what to do next, when we feel confused, upset, distraught, at the end of our rope, overwhelmed, full of self-will, rage, or despair, go back to the steps. No matter what situation we are facing, working a step will help. Focus on one. Trust your instincts and work it. What does it mean when we say to work a step? Think about it. Meditate on it. Instead of focusing on the confusion, the problems, or the situation causing. So this is like a focus on the solution, not the problem kind of thinking. So don't get all stuck. Do something productive. Take an action. Focus on a step. What we're dealing with here is the mind. When we're stuck in confusion, overwhelmed, self-will, rage, despair, go back to the steps to say, because when we're distraught and upset, we can get overcome and full of that feeling. So we go back, we take our minds off of it by focusing on a step. And also focusing on the steps is focusing on a solution. And you can meditate on that. So when the meditation, someone recently said to me that we were discussing this meditation piece of step work, and they were like, well, because meditation has become so mainstream, as they say, and so they, it's common that meditation is about like getting still in the mind and oming or all of that. But actually, before this mainstream meditation, the word meditate on something, like, so you can meditate on that, meditate on the day, meditate on that moment. It means to really stop and really focus on that moment and dissect it. So we can meditate on a step. We can sit there and really think about that step, and what does it mean, and how does it apply to me, and how can I use it, and how can I take action with this, and what is coming up now that wasn't coming up before. So we can meditate on the step. Everything I just described is meditating on that step. You're just focusing on that one thing. Meditation too, like on a flower, they're focusing on a one thing. So it doesn't have to be focusing on no mind or no thoughts or witnessing your thoughts or all the other ways we meditate these days. But meditation can also be actually focusing on something. So think about it. Meditate on it. Instead of focusing on the confusion, the problems, or the situation causing our despair or rage, focus on a step. Think about how that step might apply. Hold on to it. Hang on as tightly as we hung on to our confusion or the problem. We can hang on to a problem, no problem, right? We can hang on to that anger with no problem at all. We'll use that same energy to focus on a step. The steps are a solution. They work. We can trust them to work. We can trust where the steps will lead us. We don't know what step to take next. Take one of the 12. When you don't know what step to take next in your life, take one of the 12 steps. I love this. Okay, that's what I'm going to do after this reading. Here's your prayer for today. Today, I will concentrate on using the 12 steps to solve problems and keep me in balance and harmony. I will work a step to the best of my ability. I will learn to trust the steps and rely on them instead of my protective, codependent behaviors. Okie dokie. So, focus on a step, because when we're not doing that, when we're in a problem, we are in a protective mechanism. We are in fear, or we're doing something that is blocking us from seeing the good that is actually right in front of you. Focus on a step. I love this. Thanks for watching. Mwah! It's helped me more than it helped you, I'm sure, this one. Thank you so much. I love you all, and namaste and good night.